Ink. Well, Kitty here from Kitty Ink. And I am here to bring you guys my first cash stuffing of 2022. Okay, well, actually, it's my first cash stuffing since I left for BMT. So I am so excited. This video is much needed. And I can't believe it's already 2022. Like, anywho, we're gonna try to get right into this video. One thing I did notice since I stopped cash stuffing, leaving for BMT, was that I was definitely spending way more than I usually would, especially because it was around Christmas time. So Christmas is to blame a little bit for that, but I spent way more money than I should have. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm really excited to get back into cash stuffing. Don't mind my nails. It is so hard for me to find a good nail salon here in Texas. I'm from New York. I got a lot of choices and it's very affordable. I spent, I believe it was like $95 on this gel manicure and gel pedicure, and like it's already chipping. Like, if you really look at my thumbnails, you can see that it's already chipping. Anywho, besides the disappointment, let's get right into this video. So before we start with anything, we are going to take a look at my budget. As usual, I'm very transparent with you all about my budget, so I'm just going to show y'all straight up how this is going to work. So let me move these out the way. So here is my budget by paycheck sheet that you've seen me do before. After I got into this again and I started filling it out for this past paycheck, I realized that there's a couple things that I definitely want to change to this sheet. So that's why I have some writing in there. Like, for instance, I added a couple new envelopes, sinking fund envelopes, which you guys are going to see in a moment when we start stuffing. And I just did not have enough for the amount of envelopes that I added. So anywho, moving on, I got my bills up here as usual. One new bill that was added on was my Wi-Fi. I do pay for Wi-Fi here, $50 a month. It actually ended up being $55 a month, so they recently changed that because it was $50 a month. So I was real butthurt, but it is what it is. And I only am going to be paying until next month. Hopefully, if I pass all of my tests, I will be getting out of here February 24th. So yeah. I budgeted for my paycheck to be $800. It's usually a little bit more than $800, but I just round to $800 because I didn't feel like looking through my bank account to see how much it was actually, like how much I actually get paid. So I budgeted for $800. We actually ended up getting a bit of a raise. Like, everybody ended up getting a bit of a raise. So I received $975, no other income. I'm hoping that one day this will change from a zero to an actual number. So we're gonna keep that category. But for instance, like this next one where it says how much I'm gonna cash stuff, I really don't need a total here, so I could get rid of this box completely. But anywho, moving on. I had budgeted to stuff $428, but I'm stuffing $492 today. And then this is everything that I'm budgeting to stuff in each and every envelope. So with that being said, we are going to push this to the side and move on to actually stuffing. So we're going to start with counting our money. As always, my friend took me to Chase, so I didn't have to pay a pretty penny to get there. So thank you, Brown, for doing that for me. She's a real one. So I actually, because I was able to get extra money, I was able to stuff my challenges. So I am so excited for that. I really want to do these challenges this year. So I'm excited to stuff one of my challenge, or two of my challenges. I'm gonna stuff two of them, which we'll get to in a moment. So that's why I have more taken out than I usually would. So here we have 250s. So that's 100, 20, 40, 60. Oh gosh, all these bills are mixed up. I hate when they do this. 20, 80. I just realized that this is supposed to be, my counting is way off. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna fix these bills up because I think I'm getting distracted by trying to flip these bills around, and we're gonna get back to counting because I am completely messed up right now. So I have 250, so that's 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240. So $240, 250, 260, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390. So 390, 95, 400, 405, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So that's $480. 481, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. All right, so that is $492 $492 that we're gonna be stuffing. I'm gonna take a sip from my coffee real quick and we're gonna get right to it. Okay, so as usual, we're gonna start with my cash envelopes. As I mentioned, I have not used these. I have not stuffed since I left for BMT, but before the video, I did decide to clear all of my trackers. So as y'all, well, maybe you guys don't know, if you're new here, I made these trackers myself. They're self-laminated. I did it all on my own. I did not have a laminating machine, so I could reuse these trackers as many times as I need to. So I decided to clear all of my trackers, and I've already updated them for this video so that I can just stuff and get this over with. So not that I really enjoy filming these videos for you guys because I enjoy watching videos like this. So okay, I'm just gonna be referencing my sheet here that I showed you guys earlier. So if you're new here, Annie Oakley's my cat. She is gonna get $15 today. So that's gonna be, hold on, I have a paper here that tells me which denominations are going into what envelope. So Annie is gonna get a 10 and a 5. So 10 and a 5. That leaves Annie with $20, $30, $35. So Annie Oakley is staying with my grandparents while I'm here, and probably when I first go to my first duty station, which I do know what my first duty station is. So if you guys want more information about that, let me know. But when I go to my first duty station, Annie is probably still gonna stay with my grandparents for a while because obviously I'm not married yet. So I will have to live at the dorms for a while until I get married or until they let me move out to my own place. So with that being said, Annie's gonna stay with my grandparents. They love her, they take really good care of her. They don't even want to give her back to me, especially my grandfather. My grandfather's just like, where are you taking her? She's not going anywhere. But I do have another envelope that I'm gonna show you guys that has something to do with pets. And I'll tell you guys a little bit more information about that. But I do still buy everything that Annie needs. So they let me know if Annie's running short on any of her food or her litter or anything like that. And then they will, they'll let me know and I'll send it through the Chewy app. So Chewy app is just an app that you can use to order stuff that you need for your, or you want for your animals, and they just deliver it straight to your door. So my grandparents are really old, and like litter and cat food, that stuff gets really heavy and I don't want them to carry it. But that's enough about Annie Oakley. Anywho, I have not used the money that's been in her envelope. So this 20 was in her envelope when I left for BNT. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep adding to it, and like if I need to use it, I will. But I do send her stuff. I just haven't been taking the money out of this envelope. So anywho, Annie Oakley has $35 there now. Clothing is gonna get $11. So that is just gonna be a 10 and a 1. $11. I haven't been stuffing. I haven't thought about stuffing clothes too much because I believe I'm getting like a clothing allowance from the military soon, and I can use that for anything that I really need. But somebody in this base stole my reflective belt, so I'm really ticked off about that. And I had to borrow this jacked up reflective belt. Let me show y'all. Look at this. This thing is so dusty, so broken down. It's not even reflective no more. Like, but I had to borrow this from CQ until I replace it with a new reflective belt. So I might use this money just for that. A new reflective belt is like what, like $7 maybe. So that might be where this money is gonna go to. But yeah, y'all, keep a hold of your reflective belt, or like write your laundry mark on it, write your name on it, something, because I wrote my laundry mark on it, but I wrote it real small. So whoever is wearing it, they really getting away with that because I can't see it. So yeah, thievery. Moving on, gas is not getting anything because I don't have my car here. So there's no reason for me to stuff gas yet. Maybe when I get to my phase 2 location, I'll start stuffing for gas because I don't know whether or not I'm going to be driving to my first base location or whether I'm just gonna have my car shipped. But yeah, gas is not getting nothing. Groceries is gonna get $65. That's gonna be 2 20s, so 20, 40, a 10, 2 5s, and 5 1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So count this all together. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, $65 for groceries. I don't really eat at the DFAC anymore. I just like to buy my own stuff and eat in my room because I really don't be feeling like going to DFAC. So I do spend a lot of money on groceries. If you're in the same boat, you're at tech school and you don't really eat at the DFAC, there is a way that you can get, because they take out money from your paycheck to pay for you, since they think that they're feeding you and you're eating at the DFAC. So you could go to finance and get away with like having them give you the money and you don't eat at the DFAC, but I haven't done that. And I'm only here for another month, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But anywho, household is getting $20. That's a 10 and 2 5s, this crusty dusty 10 and 2 5s. Now 10, 15, 20. I did go to CVS earlier when I went to the bank, and I used some of the extra money that was in my bank account to pay for some of the necessities that I needed that should have came out of the household envelope. So depending on if I need anything else for household by the time I get paid again, or if like I don't need anything and I don't spend this money might go to the bank, back to bank envelope. But if I do need anything for household later on, then I will just use the money out of this envelope and just let the money that I spent at CVS be taken out of the extra money that I have in my account. Moving on, spending is also getting $65 in the same increments as groceries. So 2 20s, a 10, 2 5s, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I thought I miscalculated something there because I'm like, where does this 1 go? But y'all will find out in a minute. But anywho, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. What? Brain fart. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Okay, spending has $65. I really might just use this money for my friend's birthday. Me and all of our friends are gonna go out for his birthday. I don't really have anything else that I really want to spend the money on. Buffer is gonna get $10 as usual. It's 2 5s, so $10. And then receipts don't have anything because I already scanned my CVS receipt. And Back to Bank has this $1 bill that's been in here for a minute, like since I got to BMT. And I don't have my $1 jar here, so I might just start putting the 1s and the 5s in my wallet. So yeah, we're just gonna move on to our sinking funds binder. All right, y'all, I'm so proud of myself because I have not touched none of the money in my sinking funds. Like, I've just been acting like I don't have none of this money here. The only money that I did touch was Christmas, obviously, because it was for Christmas and Christmas just passed. So moving on, we are gonna stuff car maintenance. Car maintenance is getting $20. I did budget for $10 originally, but then when I saw that I had some extra money come in, I bumped it up to $20 because my car has just been sitting at my boyfriend's house, and he tried to start it up the other day for me, and she was struggling, and his cousin, who's a mechanic, just said it's probably just because she's gonna need an oil change. I might get a new battery for her because her battery has been messed up since I bought her. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna start stuffing car maintenance more, just so that when I get home, I could take care of Ruby and she won't have no trouble doing what she needs to do. So car maintenance is getting 20. So car maintenance now is at 20, 40, 50, what? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. $95. I don't know what is wrong with me today and why I can't count. Maybe it's because I haven't done this in a while, but yeah. So car maintenance now has $95. So Christmas is gonna get $5. As you can see, it has nothing in it because I spent all my Christmas money for Christmas gifts. So yep, Christmas is starting over again, and I'm giving her $5. Now moving on to date night. Date night is gonna get $10. Alright. So date night now has 20, 40, 60, $70. Me and my boyfriend, when I went home for Exodus, went out for dates a lot, but he don't let me pay for nothing. So I said when he comes to visit me at my first duty station that I will be taking him out with this money. So $70 in date night. Gifts is gonna get $5. So gifts now has 10, 15, $20. I don't really know, like, I know my boyfriend's birthday is gonna be coming up the same month as mine. So later on, I might start stuffing this one a little bit more so that I can try and get him a birthday gift. All right, you guys, this is one of my new envelopes, puppy. So I've decided that I definitely want a puppy. It is not a high priority, but I just thought about Annie Oakley. So as I mentioned earlier, Annie Oakley is my cat. Annie Oakley has never been alone. When my mom got her, my mom had other cats. So even when my mom was at home, Annie had other cats to keep her company. When I took her home to my place, we had another cat at that time. The person that I was staying with, we had another cat. So she had another cat to keep her company even when we were at work. When I left that apartment and I moved back with my grandparents are always home. So like she always has my grandparents to keep her company. So I just feel like I really want another animal so that when I do take Annie, she won't be home alone. She doesn't like to be alone. Even when my grandparents go like grocery shopping or something, she hates it. She hates to be alone. So I feel like she really needs another animal to keep her company. And I really want to try something different. I've always had cats, and I'm really looking forward to trying to get a puppy, but obviously this is not a high priority. So puppy is just getting its first $5. Moving on, tattoo. I actually took out $30 from tattoo because I got a couple tattoos since I've been here at tech school, just a couple small ones. My biggest one is on my sternum, so I could insert a picture to show you guys what I got done. I love it. It's amazing. So I took out $30 for a tip out of this envelope. So anywho, tattoo is gonna get $10 today. So tattoo now has $20, $30, $35. Technology is another one of my new envelopes. This is for mostly for my YouTube. I really want to get like a better setup going. So technology today is gonna get $10, and that is its first $10. And I'm hoping to be able to get a better camera, a better tripod, and things like that so that I can film higher quality videos for you guys. So yeah, that's where that one came from. here we have my travel envelope. When I paid to go home for Exodus, I did not use any of the money out of this travel envelope. I just put it on my credit card, and I am paying my credit card off. So that's why you guys may or may not have caught that my credit card number 2 is at like $400 and something. So yeah, I used my credit card. I didn't use the money out of this envelope. But my boyfriend does want me to go to a wedding with him, and I'm already going to be at my first duty station by that time. So I'm probably going to use the money from this envelope to pay for my ticket back to Pennsylvania for his friend's wedding. But anywho, enough of that. So we are going to be adding $15. That's a 10 and a 5. And now travel has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $100. We have hit $100 in our travel envelope. That is exciting. I'm very happy about that. Moving on to vacation. Vacation is another one that I'm really trying to like bump up a lot because my boyfriend and I really want to go on a vacation sometime soon, maybe by the end of this year. So vacation is getting $20 today. So vacation now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, $85. We almost have $100 in vacation as well. So that's nice. Hopefully if I keep consistent with all my cash stuffing, I will be able to do like a cash swapping, like a bill swap video for you guys, because I enjoy those videos just as much as I enjoy cash stuffing videos. So baby is getting its usual $5, which leaves us with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 bucks. Future home is also getting its usual $5. So 5, 10, 15, what? 5, 10, 15, $25 in future home. That 10 threw me off for a minute. I don't know, I can't count today. Like, I need to start cash stuffing more often so that I can keep up with my numbers, because I don't know what to do today. All right, wedding is the next envelope. Wedding is another envelope that I'm trying to bulk up a little bit, because my boyfriend and I have discussed getting married, and we do want it to happen within like the next year. So I need to bump this up so I can have money for a dress and a ring, and maybe like to go out that day, even though I know that he's gonna want to pay for everything. But I do want to bulk this one up more. So wedding is gonna get $15. That's a 10 and a 5. So wedding now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35 in wedding. All right, savings is gonna get 10 bucks today. Yep, okay, yeah, $10 for wedding. So, or for wedding, for savings. Savings is getting 10, so savings now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. All right, so we hit $100 in savings today too, so that's nice. Our emergency fund. Guys, one of my goals for 2022 is to get my emergency fund up to at least $1,000. So with that being said, emergency today is getting $15. So it's going to be a 10 and a 5. Emergency now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125. All right. I'm sure that by the end of the year, I can make it to $1,000 if I'm consistent with my cash stuffing. All right. And this is my last new envelope. I really want to have an envelope for staying 1 month ahead on all of my bills. I know some people might think of like an emergency fund or something like that as being like they could consider it 1 month ahead, but I completely made a new envelope for this. And so 1 month ahead is getting $10 today. So 1 month ahead now has a total of 10 bucks. All right, you guys, now I did say that I am going to be stuffing some of my challenge envelopes today So those challenges are going to be the $10 challenge and the 100 envelope challenge. So if you watch my other videos, then you know that I just put $10 in each of these envelopes just to have something stuffed in there. But I went on Google, I punched in random number generator, and it generated 2 numbers for me. So let me just get my, okay. So as I said a little bit earlier, I did punch in a random numbers generator on Google. So for the $10 savings challenge, I just punched in numbers 1 through 26, and it gave me the number 8. So our $10 savings challenge is gonna get $80 today, which is a 50, a 20, and 50, 70, a 10. So 50, 20, 10. So 50, 70, 80. Oh, it's not open. Okay. I'm going to put this with the 10 behind. Okay. So I'm not going to be counting these envelopes. I'm just going to be stuffing them. So we just added $80. So that means that we get to color in our 8 kitty cat. Okay, you guys, so after taking way longer than necessary to color my kitty cat, here I have the number 8 kitty cat colored in. He has a little white spot around his eye and 1 white paw, so super adorable, in my opinion. Anywho, now moving on to our 100 envelope challenge. As you can see here, I have my 10 kitty cat colored in, well, has a pattern, so that's coloring in to me. Today we are going to be stuffing $66 into our 100 envelope challenge. I did the number generator from numbers 1 through 100, and I got the number 66, obviously. So 50, 60, 65, $66. So this is gonna go straight into our 100 envelope. Take out the 10, put it in the rest. All right. So we have stuffed $66 into our 100 envelope challenge today. So with that being said, all of our sinking funds are done, and this binder is getting a little bit thick. I don't know if it's because I have too many envelopes or if I'm gonna need to do a bill exchange. But anyway, we are going to color in our 66 kitty cat, which is right here. Okay, you guys, so here's my 66 kitty cat drawn in. I just made him a spotted cat, so he's a gold and white spotted cat. But anywho, so these are our challenge sheets all colored in. We have filled in 2 of the kitty cats on each sheet. I am more focused on doing this sheet. This is a half a year sheet, so I am more focused on doing this one. So when I get to the higher numbers, I probably won't be stuffing any other of the challenges, but I'm okay with that because my goal is to be able to pay off my student loan debt with this challenge. And even when I get to the higher numbers, like I might have to split them in half. It is what it is, but I have to do what works for my budget. I am making less money in the military than I was out of the military, so I have to work with this new budget that I have. But after I finish that challenge, I will focus more on this 100 envelope challenge, and I'm looking forward to being moved into a new place and buying furniture and other items with the money that I save from this challenge. So, all right, you guys, that is the end of our cash stuffing video. Thank you so much if you guys have watched this video all the way through. It was a little bit of a mess. I'm still getting used to my new budget, my new setup and everything. So I know some of you were waiting a while for this video to go up. I always want to be as transparent as possible with you all too. So I am a single E3, so the pay that you saw was my pay. as a single E3 from New York. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I'm still trying to learn all of this military pay stuff. But with that being said, thank you all for sticking around to the end of my video. And make sure that you subscribe for more videos like this. I will be trying to bring more cash stuffing videos to you all. And with that being said, subscribe if you want to see more. So thank you all for stopping by.